Hey Diamonds, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For those of you who are new, my name is Latanya Lady Diva Washington. I'm the owner and founder of Lady Diva Divine Beauty Reform, Home Organizational Services, Gift Baskets, and more. So I just want to do a quick little recap on the first day of Father's Day. This was our first date as we actually went out the day before. And shout out to my husband. He assisted me on today. And of course, we were discussing, and he was a little upset on how society doesn't like really acknowledge or advertise Father's Day as much as they do Mother's Day, as we all aware. And so I was just looking around and I was just trying to see that if any other basket makers was on a corner, basically on every corner or every street, selling their baskets like how they did for Mother's Day, for Father's Day. But unfortunately, nobody was out there. But I always look at the positive and not focusing on the negative. So I just look at it like, hey, that makes me stand out even more. And so as we were setting up, and I already set up like my presentation and everything, that if somebody just drove by and they slowed down a little bit and they basically were saying appreciate the love for Father's Day. And so that just means a lot to me. And then I did have a lot of admirers, but one thing about me is that nobody leaves empty handed. I'm most definitely going to receive their contact information, as well as I will give them my contact information. And of course I network with a lot of people, such as business owners, and that I most definitely will be collaborating with them in the near future, as well as utilizing their services overall. And then I would also receive a lot of feedback on my presentation, my marketing, as well as my customer service. And I did have some repeated customers, based off on social media that just want to inform you of that. So if you have Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, any type of social media platforms, please be sure to advertise on those platforms, whether it's under your business name or on your personal profile, because you never know that who's watching you. So when you're looking at the views, trust and believe, people in the woodwork, they may not ever like comment, like, or or show you that they are watching you, but trust and believe they are watching you. And I say all of that because I reunited with a very dear friend of mine, my old co-worker. I have not seen her physically within 10 years. It's been 10 years since I've seen her, and just so happened that she pulled up and she say, I've been seeing you been posting your baskets and everything, and I just happen to be in the area and I need to get a basket for my dad, and the rest was history. And I was just so caught up in a moment that I forgot to take a picture. But nevertheless, of course, and then I did receive some good, valuable information from her too. So I say all of that, y'all don't necessarily have to show your face on camera or anything like that. Just show your work and just show up, and use the platforms that you already have, because again, you never know what's on the other side if you just take a leap of faith and just step outside of your comfort zone. Okay. And if you see me looking down, that's because I actually took notes. I actually took notes on certain highlights, so I won't miss my train of thoughts. And then not only was she my repeated customer, I had another repeated customer that been purchasing from me with special request orders, as well as for Easter and Mother's Day. And of course, she showed up for Father's Day as well. But guess what? This was also as a reminder that people are watching you. So that's just by me advertising my baskets, being consistent, and stand within my brand. Social media marketing, that's just where it's at. So she came as and purchased a basket as well. Now, going back to what I was going to say, is that the first when I reunited with my ex-coworker, not only did she show up, but she showed me love, and she purchased a heavy hitter of mine as well. And so and then I was able to gain another collaborator who basically, and forgive me, I forgot his business name, but you most definitely going to see, if y'all see my camera, that's because it's on my turntable. But anywho, so he does t-shirts as well as hats too, like custom t-shirts and hats. So just pretty much kind of like mix it up and on with Miss Nanette table, as well as my shelves and my tables as well. So he most definitely will be collaborating with us in the near future as well. So that was really good. And most definitely you're going to see all of that once I put the recap for both days overall. Now I just want to point out that one monkey don't stop no show. One monkey do not stop no show. And I say all of that is because I had another repeated customer that I didn't even know there was a repeated customer. Let me tell you this. I was at my first year of selling baskets was in 2023. I was at another location, which was the same AutoZone park. It was a same company, which is AutoZone, but it was at a totally different location, which is on MLK. And just so happened that come to find out that the higher ups, not the manager, but the higher ups, like the district manager, she just pretty much just stopped everyone from selling on that lot. And so the manager at that location, who it so happens to be my cousin, informed me and recommended me to be at the location that we currently resides as of right now. So in that AutoZone, but I say all of that is because this particular customer, she was my prior customer before on MLK. When she came, she was like, I purchased from you before. You usually be over there and I have been looking for you. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing, y'all. Y'all want to make sure that you have your signage, you have your marketing down pat, excellent customer service. Don't never let anybody leave empty-handed. Just building relationships, networks, and collaborations. Now, granted, yes, the sales were really slow, but I wasn't tripping off on that. I was just mostly focusing on, the positivity, the positive thing. Originally, they said that it was supposed to rain, 20% chance of rain on today here in Houston, but by the grace of God, that the weather was worked out in our favor. It was beautiful, sunshine, and it was hot, but it was also windy too. So I say this, that when man say no, God says yes, right? And you want to make sure that your plan aligns with God's plan, point blank, period. So peep this. I didn't have a tent, but I utilized the trees as my shade. Okay. And I forgot my signage as far as my banner and everything like that. But I had my information on my gift tags as well as and shout out to Queen of Baskets for my new subscribers. If you want to wear, I did purchase my gift tags from her, and I'm most definitely going to put her channel link in the description box. So yeah, but I had my information on my baskets as well as my digital business card when I'm just having a conversation, because it's all about your mouthpiece. And I had my signage also on my shirt. Now this shirt say charge your worth. I don't know if you can see. And on the back, I got my jacket on because I'm cold. I get cold in the house. So, but I have my logo. Let me just turn around and show. But I have, oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Now y'all can see. But I have my QR code and my logo on the back, and so that way they can able to scan the QR code if they have an iPhone. And if they don't have an iPhone, then most definitely then I will get their contact information and text it to them, and then point blank, period. So so what I'm pointing out basically is that there's a solution to every problem. Okay, so again, one monkey don't stop no show, point blank, period. And so I didn't get many sales as expected, but I'm grateful for the sales that I did get. And keep in mind that it's just the first day. It's just the first day. So who knows? I may do a sale lot and I may not do a sale lot. But I tell you this, my first year of selling baskets for Father's Day, which is 23, I sold one basket. One. But guess what? I was grateful for that one basket that I sold, right? And this was on the, this was on one day, and then just so happened I had a unicorn customer. Well, this was the day before, which is that Saturday, and then that Sunday, I had a unicorn customer that purchased 5 baskets from me, and then so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my sales. The last year Father's Day was actually way better than the year before, right? And so every year is different, but if you can continue to grow and continue to market yourself, continue to stay on brand, just show up and fail forward, like when life be life and but God be God, you know what I mean? So and that just goes with anything that you have going on within your life. If you're passionate about whatever it is that you're doing, not necessarily that you're being a basket maker or in this industry, but whatever it is that as God allows you to walk in your purpose and you walk in your purpose, do not quit. You're always going to have highs and lows, but rest assured, as long as you stand in your lane and you let go and you let God and you just believe in yourself. You got to have a positive mindset at all times. Again, life be lifing, but God be Godding. If y'all don't take anything else away from what I'm saying, is giving you this valuable information as well as my recap on my first day, I want you guys to take heed that life be lifing, but God be Godding, okay? And so you want to make sure that you have a positive attitude, especially when you're going through business, and just say, hey, thank you, God. I'm so grateful. You want to have the attitude, of gratitude overall, okay? So last but not least, when man say no, God say always gonna say yes. Just trust in yourself, believe in him, and be consistent. Don't ever give up, and build your own brand. So stay tuned for upcoming videos as shorts, as well as my recap overall for the both 2 days, on day 1 and day 2 for Father's Day this weekend. And and again, those repeated customers also put in their special request orders as well, so I'm grateful for that. And just continue to keep doing you, be your authentic self, and utilize social media, guys. Utilize social media if you have those platforms. Again, you don't necessarily have to show your face, just show your work and show up, and just watch how God works, okay? So keep it on. More upcoming organization videos are coming soon. I promise you that I do have them set up. I just trying to get these baskets out up and running for Father's Day, but I most definitely will be posting an upcoming organizing video this week for basket makers. So always keep in mind that we shine together. Have a blessed one.